But we can draw now 2 cards with our Reliquary. Pass. Draw 2 cards. This is why it's in the deck. Welcome everybody to my Dream Quandary, a deck I was dreaming about, and this is why I built this synergy, because in my dream I had some flashes between Painful Quandary and Storm the Festival. I wanted to include it in a video or in a deck because I think this is just an amazing synergy to be able to cast your Storm the Festival and hit maybe even both of your Painful Quandaries that I already did, and it was just an amazing experience. And how can we make it more broken? Well, if we cast our Storm the Festival on turn 4 or on turn 5, this is often a game breaker because we have a lot of ramp spells, for example 4 copies of Loamspeaker, 4 copies of General Thief, but also 3 copies of Stomper and 1 copy of our Celestus to just ramp us into our Storm the Festival as early as possible and maybe hit our Painful Quandaries as soon as possible, so opponent always have a really difficult decision: take the pain or discarding cards. And 3 copies of Stomper I want to point out, not because I don't have the 4th copy, but just because it's a double green source and I'm not sure if with this mana base I can hit my double green. And other amazing inclusion on our 4 and 5 drops is of course our Sheoldred and Sorin, who is just a bone breaker for any aggro decks, but also just amazing to keep against mono black, mono white midrange, where we can get the value without attacking, without needing to get into the trap with Wandering Emperor. And on the 5 drop we have of course Wrenn and Seven, 2 copies of that gives us ability against Mardu Angels, but also Cruelty of Gix can be hit with our Storm the Festival, that again can find us another Storm the Festival or even Painful Quandary, depends what you would like to have. So just an amazing 4 and 5 mana drops that we can hit with our Storm the Festival. For the mana base we run with 24 lands, and here again I want to point out the amazing card Roadside Reliquary, just an amazing land, don't sleep on it, try to use it in as many decks as possible because this is often a game-changing card. As soon as I draw it and suddenly start drawing 2 cards with my lands, it's just really powerful. With this being said, I wish you a lot of fun in the gameplay part, and let's go straight there. Welcome everybody to the Dream Quandary, a deck against Capricorn on the play. It's good. A deck that I have been dreaming about, and believe it or not, sometimes it happens, especially if I think about new brews, new synergies, new decks. It happens that if I go to sleep, it's like flashes, you know, like it's not like a pure gameplay or something, and just like some certain cards appears and I wake up and think, wow, this is cool, and this is how this deck become alive. I thought Storm the Festival, finding multiple Painful Quandaries, I mean we have it already in the hand, but also some other really powerful things like Wrenn and Seven or Sheoldred is a really cool idea, and let's try it out. And my opponent is on some sort of Boros. Do I want to ramp into Sorin? I think so. I want to ramp into the Sorin because I think my opponent cannot deal with Loamspeaker as fast as he would like to. And if he top decks a Bitter Reunion, so it's a Boros reanimation deck, we need our Hearse ASAP, and we're gonna see what we're gonna discard with our Duress. But until now, oh yeah, give it to me, baby, please. So let's go and plus it, because I don't see currently how my opponent will be able to. I mean, I can Painful Quandary already next turn, right? The problem is my opponent can also already... My opponent can already reanimate something next turn. This is why I believe to play the Forest, to play the Stompy into the... How many forests do we have? 1, 2, 3 and Black Source. Okay, 1 more Black Source. So we have even into Checky. Okay. Amivore. Spirit Sister he can already play. And we need to get rid of Spirit Sister, because otherwise my opponent can already next turn Spirit Sister, exile the Bitter Reunion, and then put something else on the graveyard, for example, or from the graveyard, for example, one with a Multiverse. And my opponent run on a really funny 3-colored reanimation spells that use all 5 colors, but I think the 5 colors are more there to reanimate and being discarded than anything else. There is where Bitter Reunion, just sugar card. I have certain or multiple decks with Bitter Reunion that utilizes this synergy. In Prototype, I'm not sure why he has this card. Like, for me, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but sure. Gonna block it with my Loamspeaker. And let's see. My opponent has 1 Treasure, Bitter Reunion. So he's trying to find now another Pista Sister, right? To reanimate the enchantments. And we're gonna start popping our Painful Quandaries now. Because Painful Quandaries are good. Painful Quandaries are painful. And especially in combination with Stompy, can lead to a lot of damage out of nowhere. Flesh Gorger, okay, interesting take. Very interesting take. So let's plus it. Let's see what else we got here. Another Stompy, okay. I can play it like this. I can play the Proving Ground tap. I can play the Thief. And with the Loamspeaker, I can play another Stompy and get out another green source. Right? And now the Stompy can also start attacking. You know the meme? With the dude? He's like typing something. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. So next turn, let's see what my opponent will do, try to do. He wants definitely get rid of Sorin. Because if he takes 2 more damage, the Sorin will make ouch. And then he's gonna die. But we're gonna see. Because there is not really a good attack. And also my opponent used Treasure Token. Tells me that he cannot cast these multicolor spells as efficient as he would like to. Trades a dragon, okay. So he's scared to die next turn. Bitter Reunion, okay. Dragon goes after Sorin, good. And the token goes, but the token will die, I don't know why he attacks with the token. Sure. It's like a treasure for him, right? Yeah. Just for a treasure creation, and that's okay. So let's kill it. Let's destroy it.
I will not spare you.
And let's see what we got there. Ooh. Very interesting. Let's see what we draw with our Sorin boy. Sure.
You wish to know my secret?
Let's play the land.
Very well.
Let's attack with you, and you. See what my opponent wants to do. You. Should have maybe used Tear Asunder first on the Flesh Gorger, right? Wow, opponent wants to take it. Okay. Very interesting from my opponent. And let's exile you. And I can also exile the Flesh Gorger if I need to. End the turn. Because Loamspeaker produces the 1 mana for another Tear Asunder, and Tear Asunder deals with artifacts and enchantments for 2 mana. So this is why we can Flesh Gorger with Tear Asunder, just in case we need to. Otherwise, it's okay. Discard card. Discard a card, my friend. Are we gonna see win with a Quandary? Maybe. Maybe it's gonna happen. That will be fun, huh? He can discard a card. Oh, okay. Place into his synergy slightly. Oh, nice deck, nice deck. Interesting synergies built in. I like also his avatar, Capricorn. I like that you take this game not so serious. Mishas, it's by the way a really cool card. I was trying to build a deck around him that ramps me into turn 6 with some prototype creatures, but for now it's not really ready. Maybe with some artifact synergies in the... Should I deal with something? Maybe with some artifact synergies. We are going currently for 4. I don't want to go for 4. I think my opponent is dead, right? I want to kill him with Painful Quandary. Let's see if my opponent wants to be dead to Painful Quandary. Because currently... Reveal. Put a land here, play another Painful Quandary. Will be just fun. Will be just fun. And I want... Thank you, my friend. Capricorn, thank you for everything. Do I even attack? Do I even care to attack? Let's attack with the Vigilance, guys. Just so my opponent has something. But I don't want him to scoop. I want him to stay. I want him to die to Painful Quandaries. This will be something amazing. I mean, I could kill him already with Tear Asunder and reanimating a Loamspeaker land and go for it, but I want Painful Quandary to do what it's meant to do. Right? Right. So, we have a backup Tear Asunder. It's not a biggie. Next turn, and he needs to... If he casts something, he needs to discard 2 cards. Sister Pista, for example, so he takes already 5. Resolve. And the sad part is, he will scoop now, right? This is the sad part. Because of Tear Asunder. Don't scoop, please. Capricorn? Happens all the time. Happens all the time. But let's go next. Oh boy. We are playing against MTG Hacker, so get ready, my friends, for Catch a Hacker live on camera. We're gonna mulligan this hand on the draw, especially super slow. This is actually good. Double, mabble, wabble. Wrenn and Seven can go, because I think my opponent will use the most removal spells on my Loamspeaker and Tiefling. Okay, let's play the Black Source. So my opponent is a mono-red aggro deck. Let's hope that turn 4 Sheoldred will do him well. Okay. Tear Asunder is not a bad draw, but currently I want to have my Loamspeaker on the board. With Loamspeaker I can play... Okay. Land is there. I'm not gonna block because... Oh no, now I'm gonna block. My opponent played it not well. This way he will do more damage, obviously. Because I will not have blocked the Spearmaster here, and... But it goes just for 2, but it will be enough theoretically. But let's play the Shirley Boy. And let's see if my opponent gonna like it. If Shirley hits the board. Currently swiping for 3, right? No, 2. I have only 1 basic, so 2 is perfect. Perfect sweep. More perfect. Oh, my doggy wants to get in. More perfect sweeps is not possible, so he will do 3 damage. Pump for 2. No, I'm gonna block. That's okay. Yeah, this is why I thought. Lightning Strike to the Sheoldred. This will deal 2. We take 6. This is okay. Totally fine. Can I play it differently? No, this is 2 mana left. So let's drag to the Botones. And let's go for a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Let's do damage, it's okay. This is why we have drag to the bottom in the deck. Epicure. Nice, nice. And another Epicure, also nice. So Sheoldred will heal this 2 damage out. I think my opponent should have played 1 Epicure. Yes. Next turn, Storm the Festival will definitely be a nail in the coffin. We're gonna pump this bad boy up. And we're gonna say... chill? I'm not planning to blow. Oh, no, I do plan to block, actually. Wait, go back. Nope. End the turn. Do not plan to block with Sheoldred actually, but then I thought, okay, even if he plays like the warfare card, mechanized warfare, mechanized warfare, still I can block. I can block with Thief, I can block with Sheoldred. Everything is open. Tear Asunder is here to deal maybe with some enchantment, like Kumano faces Kakazan. If he plays it. My turn, sure. Oof, he is not gonna be happy. He's not gonna be happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Stompy and Reliquary. Not the best hit from our... Good game. Good game, my friend. Good game. Salute, Mono Red. Salute. Maybe a little bit unlucky or lucky from me that I had drag to the bottom, but let's go next. And here we are again on the draw against Wrenn. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it. Right? I mean, yeah, if this is a super aggro deck, it will be difficult. But I feel like Tear Asunder will be good here. If I top deck Stomper, it will be bad because I don't have double green. This is what I'm thinking right now. And also Wrenn and Seven double green, so I require to top deck or to draw another green source. Let's mulligan it. It's okay. Will Sheoldred survive though? Most likely not. Okay. But okay, my opponent again Boros colors. Okay. We have already our green sources for some of the festival, so now we just need to draw our lands. And our stuff. Opponent is again a Jeskai build here. Interesting. So let's see what my opponent's up to. Let's dance, I will say. Let's dance. Wrenn. Wrenn. Fateful Mending. Are you a reanimation deck again? Jeskai reanimation. I think it's Jeskai reanimation. Give me my hearse. I think it's again some sort of reanimation deck, huh? Where is my hearse? So Tear Asunder will be definitely helpful to deal with reanimation stuff that my opponent can put on the board. But the question is always... Pass. This can ditch cards into the graveyard, but he has also things in it to ditch into the graveyard, so this is not something that I'm super excited to prevent, let's say, or there is no reason for Fable of the Chicky Bricky to be exiled, because I believe we're currently missing a normal black source. We take always pain if we do it, and Fable of the Chicky Bricky gonna discard and draw it, well, another Sheoldred triggers. So let's see, will be an interesting fight. There we have already the Sky City Leveler in the graveyard. My opponent can reanimate it now, because he has 5 mana. We're gonna block, of course, the 2/2, and let's see if my opponent will reanimate it. Oh, depopulate, okay. Populate is not a biggie. So, Painful Quandary. He cannot give Fable haste, right? Yeah. Can play Painful Quandary. He reanimates Sky City Leveler. If it's a cast trigger, whenever you cast, yeah, so the first trigger don't do anything. This is why I think Painful Quandary is here the right choice. Because the reanimation of the Sky City Leveler do not trigger the exile thing. But like, so he cannot destroy it and give me a treasure token. Or a treasure power stone token. Battalion, okay. Okay, game, give me my drag to the bottom. From the top, please. From the top. Drag to the bottom from the top will be a super draw. Like god draw. Because this is a lot of damage. You ask and you should receive. You ask and you should receive. If you've asked for it, the magic god up there will hear to you. As Merchant always used to say, draw what you want. Draw what you want. The game is easy if you draw what you want. And drag to the bottom Sugar draw here. Sugar draw. My opponent can already play Sky City Lever, destroy my Painful Quandary. Not a biggie because we can also... Wow. Wow. Because we can Storm the Festival and maybe find 2 other Painful Quandaries. That would be a really nice experience for this video, I would say. I had a game in the testing in the play queue where I hit both of Painful Quandaries with my Storm the Festival. So... maybe we get it on the camera too. Okay. So let's play you. Let's play you and keep the Tear Asunder open, I would say. Right? Yeah. Let's keep the Tear Asunder open, just in case my opponent plays something like Portal to Pyrexia. That could maybe be painful. Repair and recharge. You see? This is why. Portal to Pyrexia. I cannot prevent this trigger even though if I exile it, right? Cannot prevent it. I need to sacrifice it, but so be it, right? It's not a biggie. We have already our treasure to cast us on the festival just in case we don't hit our green source, but we do. This is why we're gonna keep the treasure and this will... Oh. And I think Unearth do not trigger the thingy. This is why let's go for Sky City Leveler and Skitter Beam. It's also not a thingy trigger. Let's get rid of Fable. Next. We have already our treasure for our reliquary, so don't really need to overextend here. Wow. Opponent is... if he discards now, he cannot cast Bitter Reunion. He takes 7. He takes 5. Take 5 in your face, my friend. How Wrenn respected you play a Jeskai Reanimation deck. And they tend to be really good. But I think our deck is doing really well against Reanimation because of Tear Asunder and because of hers. Right? Because Tear Asunder hits so many things that they want to reanimate or with reanimate. Like one with the Multiverse, Portal to Pyrexia. This is not a cast trigger. You will see now, it comes in as a 4-4, just a basic 4-4. And who cares about a basic 4-4, right? If he's dead on the way back, no one cares about it. No one cares, my friend, no one cares. Another Painful Quandary from the top. And let's see if my opponent is ready to die. 2 Painful Quandaries. Let's go forward. Forward is the only direction that we know right now. Opponent blocks it obviously and most likely scoops in his turn because you know how they are. But we can draw now 2 cards with our reliquary. Pass. Draw 2 cards. This is why it's in the deck. Let's see if we can hit more Painful Quandaries, huh? Let's see if we can hit more Painful Quandaries. We can hit Sheoldred. Eating the diamond rank like breakfast, like spaghettis. Let's go next. And here we are again, most likely with our last game, because we record already for a while. On the draw again, did we ever been on the play? And we win! We win! This speaks for the deck. I think I'm gonna keep, I believe I'm gonna draw another land, so we have double green covered, we have ramp, we have everything we need for a successful start. This is not a green source or a black source or whatever we need, but the game maybe will give me Azorius control. I hate to play against Azorius control. No, this is Esper control, huh? Game. Where are my lands? Don't do me like this. It cannot be that I cannot top deck my 3rd land. Peacekeeper, okay. Who is he gonna Peacekeeper? Sheoldred most likely because I have 2 of them, right? I will Peacekeeping Sheoldred. But Stompy can ramp me into the text Sheoldred. So maybe also something to consider. My opponent is currently a little bit, I think, buff from the Shuffler, because Shuffler gives me Stompy, you see? So if we top deck a land, we can already play our Sheoldred, and we do. Lucky we do. Top deck, I'll play our Sheoldred and start bashing my opponent for 2. He will get always 2 with Topiary Stomper, or not always, but one more time if he wants to attack. Or if he has some oh, he doesn't. So it's not the last game. This is where we're gonna go next. Back to where I stopped testing this deck. I stopped last video with mono white. You remember? By the way, Dino had great success. Also with the mono white, pushed him to the rank that he wanted maybe to be, especially now because we need before the Pyrexin every single coin, every single pack. Yeah, definitely recommend to check out my previous video. There is a mono white deck that is off meta, but a really powerful mono white deck that performs really well on the mobile, but also on the computer. So let's go next. Again on the freaking draw, my friends. Again on the draw, and this is a terrible hand on the draw. How often do I go on the draw and need to mulligan, and I'm still beating the shit out of them? Don't think I need 2 Tear Asunder, even though on the draw they are amazing, but I wanted to ramp in my Storm the Festival. And this is a good hand to ramp into the Storm the Festival. Let's play Proving Grounds, next turn Speaker, and then Stompy. My opponent looks like some mono white life gain. Yo! Tear Asunder will be great here. Voice of the Blast is a super powerful card. Let's play you, because I didn't hit my land drop. Next turn Stompy, and then we can already maybe Storm the Festival or maybe something else, we're gonna see. But right now Orzhov, okay. So, oh, nice! Nice. Sadistic Pilgrim is super nice. Opponent goes for 4. No blocks. Give me another land game, please. Yes. Do we take this turn off? No, next turn the Voice of the Blast will be a huge beater. Huge beater. I need to exile it. And I think also my opponent runs some sort of reanimation like Sarah. Chance. Oh, nice, bro, nice. This is why game gave me 2 times Tear Asunder, right? Kick it now, because before he could attack also with Lumina Aspirant, for example. So I'm thinking right now, what should I play? I thought maybe to play the Hearse, to crew it also with the Loamspeaker, but this is not an option right now. Next turn I'm gonna take 6, 8, 9 damage. So I have maybe 1 turn to stabilize or to find an answer for Sheoldred. This is super bad. This is super bad. So... Scheiße. Okay, let's play it like this. Let's play it with the Loamspeaker. Because I thought maybe short that I should play it a little bit differently. But in this case, no. Can not do much about it. Take the 9 as I said, as I promised. Get rid of the Tear Asunder. Oof, my own Sheoldred, huh? Will Storm the Festival be enough to stabilize here? I can hit also another Sheoldred here, so I'm considering to Storm the Festival here. Let's try it. Vrenchik. And another Stompy, huh? Find another green source. And create a tree folk. Next. And the turn. So I have some blockers here, so I have some possibilities. Just need to find life. cool deck. Cool. Oh, scheiße. This is painful. Nice, bro. Nice. This is so good. This is so good. This Orzhov thingy is so good. He's counting. Kill you. Fuck, I'm dead, right? Fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. Doesn't matter how I do. I'm dead. I lose 1 life. Good game, my friend. Good game. Antonule, great game, great possibility, and yeah, what should I say? Should we make a cut? Let me see. Do we have enough time? No, we recorded already for over 30 minutes. And because we recorded already over 30 minutes, I thought let's make another one. No, I accidentally click on the forward. And again, opponent goes first, guys. I think in the whole video, how many games did we play? Like 6, 7 at least of them. We went always second, right? We always went second game. This is just not fair. Just not fair. What you are doing here is obliterating, killing me. It's killing me. Against a mono red opponent with an amazing start, Kumano into Chick, into another Chick, so double Chick. Let's see if we can drag to the bottom this BS, or we gonna die. I mean, I can take out 2 damage, and this is, but he has already value out of it. This will also take out some damage, but I think I'm gonna... he has Warfare, huh? Let's play you. Let's play you, and let's hope that we can maybe survive until Sheoldred hits the board. 3 mana Warfare will be something. Then it will be like a perfect start from our mono red opponent. And see if our opponent has Lightning Strike. Okay. Taking a beating here. Taking a good beating here. So let's first picky in my opponent's hand. What he has there, Reckless Impulse, great. And then let's play the Loamspeaker to just be sure that we can hit our Sheoldred next turn to start healing ourselves for a little bit, at least a little bit. So opponent can also channel the thingy and create 2/2s, 2 1/1s, 2 1/1s. Okay. Opponent stays back. Wow, I would have attacked with Kumano. I would have played it totally differently. But it's okay. Sheoldred is maybe some... Why did he keep it? Sheoldred is maybe something that will help me to stabilize or to get back into the game. We're gonna see 2 Painful Quandaries against mono red is not something you wanna have, but something you can. It's nothing painful. Opponent with Mishra, sure. And 3 damage in the air. Cannot. He didn't saw what I have in my hand. Like, he didn't saw what I have in my hand. And I think my opponent was here a little bit in upper hand. He has 2 flyers, is 3 damage every turn. We Sheoldred 1, yes. But I think he can find an answer for Sheoldred. And if he plays it smart... Like, if Dyneko plays smart and keeps his card before he's playing, it will be a really difficult decision for me to block with Sheoldred or not. Most likely this turn I would not have blocked, so he could have gone for 5 damage. No, I will block, because if I suspect Lightning Strike I would have blocked, because otherwise he would have killed me, so if I will make the math, right? But yeah... Happy. I'm happy with the performance. I'm really surprised with the performance. In the game testing it was good. In the play queue I encountered some decks that were really painful for me. For example, Mono White Tax is a really painful deck, because even if we are ramping, it's difficult to cast turn 4 Storm the Festival or turn 4 Painful Quandary, because they are texting you with Talia and sometimes also the annoying Peacekeeper. But should you craft this deck? No. Again, No crafting anymore until Phyrexian will be 1 is out, because there are some super powerful cards. And if you want to hear my opinion, or maybe see like top 3 cards of each color, some video like this, I know there are a lot of people doing certain things like this, like card review and stuff, but I think there are just certain people you are really caring about, right? Before I used to care about Paolo Vito Dama de Rosa. He made a really cool card reviews when he has his channel almost over a year ago. What is his name? Jim Davis. Jim Davis makes amazing card reviews for each color and the multicolor and colorless. I like to watch his review, but usually nobody else, because I don't have, let's say, I don't have the feeling that these people will, or other people will give me more information than some pro players or some really experienced Magic players that played this game since 90s and know which card has a certain value. I know Jim Davis has this running gag that he said Sheoldred will be a super overrated card and will be terrible because she does nothing, and Sheoldred is meta defining and changed the way we are playing this game, because we need certainly a removal on turn 4 that deals with a 5 toughness. But usually he gives really good opinions and really interesting insights in certain cards. So I definitely recommend Jim Davis' channel to check it out. What his color reviews and his card reviews are really interesting. But if you want to see something from me, I will not review all the cards, all the sets. It will be like, who am I, right? I'm not some sort of a pro player or somebody who can tell you what card to craft or not. But I will definitely, maybe if you say, okay, this will be something interesting to make, maybe something like a top 3 of each color, right? Because there are in each color some cards, also commons and uncommons. So there are some amazing cards in commons and uncommons, but it's always in every set now. I think since New Capenna, or when this the 3-colored thing is come out, I think, yeah, New Capenna, Dominaria, United, there were some amazing commons and uncommons, really bomb level, like super powerful cards that we are still using, right? Like, for example, Tear Asunder. Amazing card, amazing card. Nonetheless, let me know down in the comments if you would like to see something like this. Otherwise, yeah, for the decks, don't craft any decks. This is just pure entertainment. If you have the most cards of it, go for it, try it. It's basically Golgari ramping into big stuff or good stuff early on, utilizing our Painful Quandary as I was dreaming about, because it's just amazing on this spot. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao!